I'm Stefan Sobkowiak, and here we are at Miracle Farms in the permaculture orchard where I have 6 acres of mixed fruit and nut trees grown in the diversity for that you can have it, not just on a big scale, even in your backyard. Permaculture is a lot about functional systems. They've got to function. You've got to have all the different levels in the case of plants, but all of the actors present. Wildlife, plants, weeds, water cycle, everything needs to be optimized ideally and adjusted to function together. So this is a commercial orchard. You say, I don't want a commercial orchard. I'm in my backyard. Can this be scaled? Absolutely, it could be scaled. It could be scaled to the point where I like to say you want to have 2 trios. A trios, what's a trio? Well, it's a combination of 3 trees. Start with that, just 6 trees. If you have room for 6 trees, put 2 trios. But if you're gonna grow a tree, think twice about just a tree. Why not put the effort into a tree by wisely selecting so that you don't have to be treating the tree? You can have a weedy tree that's providing fruit. You can have a fruit tree that grows so easily and will require literally no maintenance. And once the tree is in, then after a few years you go, hey, my tree bloomed. That's what you wanted. But now it's actually producing fruit. Oh, what are you gonna do? Well, soon you'll see that you may have the problem of, what do I do with all this fruit? That's always a great problem. You know, there are people who probably live near you. Maybe you have friends and family who would gladly help you take off some of that burden, load of fruit from you. So why would you put in a permaculture orchard? Because you don't just have one type of fruit. Now you can have apples, pears, plums, cherries, depending where you are. You could even have, if you're in a warm enough area, you could have peaches, apricots. You could have a diversity of crops and you still have your trees. And by planting in a trio, or by planting a diversity right from the start, you largely eliminate the problems of insect. Choosing wisely, you eliminate the problems of disease. So you have a tree, you don't have to treat, and now you get fruit on top of it, and in a longer season. So I'd say think twice about just wanting a tree. Think about trios instead. Having gone through this process myself, the most important, I always say, is just start. If this hasn't convinced you to join and get on board, listen, one of the greatest benefits of getting in on this masterclass is that you will work through these things with a cohort, with a group, with a community of like-minded, ideally regional people that are in your region, and you never know, you'll meet up with people who you will basically go through the process together, and that will last you a lifetime. And I'll be there as well for your questions and answers. Every session we'll go through and bring your best questions, because you will have some, but it's the community helping each other that is one of the most valuable parts of this learning process.